Well, I'm indeed very delighted to have this opportunity to speak to the impact that the Elkins and Weiss families have had, not only on Baylor College of Medicine, but many institutions in the medical center and in the Houston community and beyond. Dean Olson had come up to Baltimore to talk with me about coming back to Baylor as a member of the faculty, and he knew that I would have other needs besides what the two grants would offer. But he felt that Ms. Weiss might be very interested in what I was doing. From that, there grew a relationship with her as I was here for, of course, several years beginning at that time. And on occasion, I would be asked by the family, or she would call and ask if I could help her with respiratory infection or some other problems, and I went out to see her at the house. She followed what I was doing with a great deal of interest, and I kept her apprised of the work that we were doing. And she was always encouraging me to carry on with the work, and she would help as time went on. And I really came to Baylor College of Medicine because Dr. DeBakey was here, and he was the catalyst. When I finished at Baylor College of Medicine, and I'm sure my parents were beginning to wonder if I'm ever going to quit going to, my education path. Anyway, I still wasn't happy. Baylor was a great medical school, and there were a lot of smart people and faculty and students and everything. But I still didn't feel like I knew enough. I decided to do a fellowship at the Johns Hopkins University School of Medicine. And I was after residency. I went, after medical school, I went into a residency, completed the residency. It still wasn't, and then I went on into the fellowship to Hopkins. And what I learned is that really was what I was looking for. And it gave me satisfaction, having been there, that they had filled in a lot of gaps, and gaps that were in my mind, but not necessarily in other people's mind. To bring this to closure, that's what I don't want anyone else to ever go through in this process. We want to be the hub, which is a word Dr. Klapman likes to use, for advancing education. It's sort of filling that gap that I had burning in my heart and chest, and needed filling, that we want our students of the future to have that gap filled from the very beginning going forward.